Hello everyone, this is Teacher Frank. Welcome to Native Camp's official YouTube channel. In this video, we will have another inclusive interview with Brandon Laird. But this time, I will be only facilitating, and we will let our students and also fans of Chiba Lotte Marine to ask those questions. All right, so I'm so pumped up. I'm so excited to hear those questions, and especially the answers of Mr. Brandon Laird. So make sure to click the subscribe button and also the ring bell button so you'll be notified in the next video. So what are you waiting for? Let's start. Hello everyone, welcome to Native Camp, the official YouTube channel. So in this interview, we will have an opportunity to ask these questions, series of questions, but this time I will be only facilitating these questions. Our participants here in this content will be asking those questions to our very special guest in this content. So without further ado, without introducing him, let him introduce himself. Please get the floor.
Hello, I'm Brandon Laird. I'm a player for the Chiba Lotte Marines, and I'm happy to be here and excited. Thank you.
All right. So as what I've said in this interview, I'm going to facilitate the interview. So those questions are from our students and at the same time fans of Chiba Lotte Marines, Mr. Brandon Laird. All right, so let's proceed to our first question. Let's start with Miss Yuko.
Hi, Mr. Brandon. I'm Yuko. Thank you for giving me a chance to talk to you today. And so I've heard you're from Southwest in California, but how did you spend your childhood in your hometown? Did you often go to Disneyland or Angel Stadium?
Yeah, I did actually both. Growing up as a kid, we used to go to Disneyland a lot because I lived so close. I only live about 10 minutes from Disneyland. And growing up, I love baseball, so I'd always want to go to the baseball game. So we'd always go to Angel Stadium. And also another favorite thing of mine to do was go to the beach because I live so close to the beach.
I see. Oh, that must be very enjoyable childhood. Thank you for
it was definitely enjoyable. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Miss Yuko. Now let's move on to Sarah.
Hello, Nat.
Hi, how are you?
It's a great pleasure to meet you.
Oh, thank you.
I have a question for you. What do you pay attention to when you enter the batter box?
I don't really pay attention to any. I prepare before the game, so I have a idea of what I want to do when I'm hitting. So whether what type of pitcher it is, what's his best pitch, I have that in my mind, and I'm always thinking about what I'm trying to do in the box, and that's just do my best and just get a good pitch to hit.
Wow, that's
Thank
really
you.
good. All right, thank you so much, Miss Sakura. Now let's move on to Shinji.
Hey, hello there.
Hi, how are you? Nice to meet
I'm
you.
Shinji. So, ask the first question. What animal best describes you?
Excuse me. See one more time.
What animal best describes you?
What animal best describes me? That's a good question. I would say maybe, I don't know, a lion.
Lion.
Yeah, I don't know. I like that, and I always try to be a leader, especially playing baseball. Being an older guy on the team now, and just want to be a good example and lead the way for the younger players. So I would say maybe a lion.
Wow, great.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Shinji. Now let's move on to Naoya.
Hey, hi there. Nice to
Hi, how are
meet
you?
you. I'm
Nice to
really
meet you.
excited. I'm really excited to this great opportunity. So, I have a question about the communication with your teammate. So, what do you guys often talk about? What do you guys often talk about on the bench?
I feel like we talk about what's going on in the game, and maybe the pitcher, and how he's pitching, people, or how his pitchers are moving. But also sometimes we just talk about random things like, what we do on our off days, or where's there a good place to go eat in Tokyo, or just something like that. But, it's always fun just communicating with your teammates and, get a chance to talk to them.
Thank you. That's so interesting. Thank you so much.
All right, so let's move on to our youngest participant in this content video. Let's move on to Haruki.
Nice to meet you. I'm
Nice to meet
Haruki.
you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm 10 years old. I have played baseball for 3 years. I was looking forward to seeing you. It was a great to visit yesterday.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations on winning the home run derby.
Oh, thank
I
you very
want to
much.
hit a home run like you. Could you give me some tips on how to hit a home run?
Honestly, just don't try to do too much, and just see the ball and hit the ball. Don't try to be a hitter that you're not. But most importantly is just make sure you see the ball and want to make good contact. And all I can say is at 10 years old, when I was playing baseball, it's a game, and you want to make sure you're having fun.
Thank you. I'll do my best.
All right, thank you. Ganbatte.
Ganbatte. All right, so that's our first series of questions that asked from our students. So we've learned about being a lion, being a leader of the group. That's what Mr. Brandon is trying to do right now. And random things happen during the B-roll of those videos happening during the game. Actually, personally, I always ask my questions, what do they talked about during that moment that the camera is rolling on their face without doing the baseball game? So now it happens. They talk about their day offs, rest days. It's an amazing
Yeah.
thought. Thank you so much for sharing that. They're normal people too, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's not just always baseball. We talk about just random things, or anything that comes to mind.
Definitely, definitely. All right, so I'm so excited to our second group of questions. So let's move on. Let's proceed to Miss Yuko again. Your second question, please.
All right. What has been the biggest challenge in your baseball career, and how have you overcome it?
I feel like my biggest challenge in baseball career was definitely making the transition from American baseball to Japanese baseball. From a baseball standpoint, just the game's just a little different. They do a lot more bunting and just a little different style of baseball. So, it was definitely an adjustment to me. And then also coming over and living in another country, and the language barrier, not being able to speak the language. But I think that I've overcome both of those. I've adapted to the way of Japanese baseball, and also the culture of of Japan, and I embraced it, and I've been here 8 years, and me and my family absolutely love it, and so I think that was my that was definitely it.
Yes. All right. Best challenge. Okay. Now let's move on to Miss Sakura. What's your second question?
What sushi topping have you had recently?
I had sushi like maybe a week ago, and I probably had 6 pieces of uni. Yeah, uni. I mean, I like sushi. I like all kinds of sushi, but I definitely I love uni.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, so definitely these participants will be ordering sushi uni later.
Yeah.
I'll do the same thing. Okay, now let's move on to Shinji.
Hey, since you came to Japan, you have been wearing your uniform in the old school style with the trousers up. Is there any particular reason behind it?
I came up when I first started playing professional baseball. I got drafted by the New York Yankees, and it was actually a rule. You had to wear your pants up because the history of the New York Yankees, and they're just old school type of organization. So it's just something that I've always just done, and I've only known. And I honestly, I just love the way it looks. And when you go back and look at the pastime of baseball, all those old players were wearing them with their pants up. So I feel like it's just been a part of me my whole career, and I just like the way it looks on the baseball field.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Very good observation, Mr. Shinji. I noticed that one too. All right, let's move on to the next question of Mr. Naoya.
Okay. So it's also about your career. If you are not a professional baseball player, what do you think your career would have been like?
If I wasn't a baseball player now, I think I don't know, maybe want to be a chef. In my free time at home, I really enjoy cooking and barbecuing, especially when I go home to Arizona. I literally cook and barbecue every single day, and I feel like even after I'm done playing baseball now, that I might, food is definitely something that I might, see myself doing something with.
All right, great. So
Thank you.
you wanted to become a chef. So what particular
Yeah,
specialty?
We'll see.
What specialty you will be introducing or cooking?
I feel like I like barbecuing, so maybe something like that,
All right. We are expecting that you're gonna answer you wanna be chef for sushis.
Oh yeah, probably not.
Probably not. Okay. Love eating but not cooking, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's move on to Haruki. What's your second question?
What is the most important daily practice to you?
Excuse me.
One more time.
What is the most important daily practice to you?
What is the most important
Daily practice for you.
Practice.
daily practice?
Mhm.
I feel like my daily practice is just my routine. I have a routine that I do every single day.
Mhm.
And my main focus is, during batting practice, just trying to get myself mentally prepared for the baseball game. I just try to focus on that and, make sure that I'm 100% ready, for the game at 6 p.m.
All right. So
I see, thank you.
great, Haruki. You really have that look that you're really prepared for this interview. Very good, Haruki. All right. Now let's move on to our third sets of questions. So let's have Yuko again.
Okay. So I know you have an interpreter, but usually, how do you communicate with your teammates? Do you study Japanese?
I feel like it's a little bit of, I try to make it sound Japanese with English a little bit, and they understand it quite a bit, but also I feel like I know a little bit of Japanese to, talk to them. And if I really need help, I'll ask my interpreter. But for the most part, I think it's an awesome challenge to just try to communicate by myself. And, it's been fun. And, and also my teammates sometimes want to learn English. So, we're trying to maybe teach each other some, Japanese and English.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Yuko. That's a very good question. Let's go to Sakura.
Please share with us the good things that you have experienced in Chiba.
In Chiba, I love how close it is to the beach. Me and my family love going to the beach because, it kind of feels like home a little bit. And also, we love how close it is to Tokyo and, Disneyland. And, we definitely really like, living in Chiba. So I feel like those are, the things that we like about being right here.
All right.
Thank
very
you.
Good. Thank you so much. Now let's move on to Shinji.
Okay. My shoe size is 28.5 centimeter. Could you tell me your shoe size?
Sanju Senshi.
Oh, big size.
Yeah. It's kind of difficult to find my size in Japan. So
Very good. All right. How about Naoya? What's your third question?
Okay, so my third question is about your future career. Until what age would you like to continue being a professional baseball player? Actually, I hope you will be here as a Marine members for more 5 or 10 years as a great Makari sushi chef.
It probably won't be that long, but I've been playing baseball, my entire life, and I've probably been playing professional baseball for man, almost 15 years now plus. But I mean, I see myself, we'll see how the end of this year's season finishes up, and just see what the opportunities are out there for next year. And I feel like when the time is right, and my body tells me it's time to stop playing, I feel like will be my decision.
And
Thank you.
I hope it will not happen. Okay, please continue, Chiba Ultramarines. Okay, let's have here Haruki. What's your third question?
I am a third baseman and outfielder. Sometimes I make an error and feel disappointed. How do you deal with this kind of feeling and move on quickly?
That's a good question. You can't be afraid to make mistakes in this game because you're going to make plenty of them. I mean, I played professional baseball for a long time, and I still make mistakes. But you just gotta move past it and just concentrate on the next play. I played for the New York Yankees, and I was 23 years old, and Derek Jeter, he's one of my all-time favorite players. That's exactly what he told me. He just said, you can't be afraid to make errors and mistakes. It's only going to make you better. So don't feel disappointed. We still make mistakes, and we're playing at the top level. So
Thank you, I work hard.
you are.
Thank you so much. That's a very good question, Haruki. So this time we will move on to our last set of questions. So we will start from the person who asked the question last. So we will start from Haruki again. Okay, Haruki, what's your first or your last question to Mr. Brandon Laird?
Do you play baseball with any particular motto?
My slogan is just, I would just say, like I just try to do my best every single day, control what I can control. And most importantly, I just tell myself every single day to have fun. I'm 34 years old, and I'm still playing the baseball game a game that I've been playing since I was 4 years old, and I really enjoy it. And, I just, every single day, it's just fun.
Wow, that's a great motto. Do
Thank
your
you.
best.
Thank you very
ever.
much.
All right. Do your best every single day and have fun. Don't forget that. That's what I get. Thank you so much. Now let's move on to Naoya. What's your last question?
Okay, so what was a recent event that you found interesting with your teammate?
Recent event with my teammate, I'd say it was the All-Star game, the Home Run Derby. Getting a chance to compete against all the other great power hitters in the league. It was fun. I did it for the first time a couple years ago and didn't do so well. So this year I wanted to try my best and put on a show for the fans, and I really enjoyed that.
Thank you. I was so excited to see it on TV.
Oh, thank you very much.
Right. Okay, so let's move on to Mr. Shinji.
Yes. And you have been in Japan since 2015. And what was the biggest factor in your decision to finally came to Japan? Did you have any concerns like the living environment or the things?
I feel like I was definitely nervous when I decided to come to Japan because it was just something unknown. I'm going to another country that I've never been to. But I was also, me and my family were also excited. It was a new opportunity and a new fresh start. And I'm happy that I actually took the opportunity to come over here. And now look, I've been here 8 years. And we absolutely love Japan. And even when I'm done playing baseball in Japan, I know we're going to be coming back and visiting because we love it so much.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Now let's move on to Miss Sakura.
Who do you get along with among your teammates recently?
I get along with everybody, but who I talk to the most? I'd say Masuda. Yeah, me and Masuda talk a lot. Futaki. And I always talk to a lot of the younger players. I think that it's cool to try to help them and give them advice as much as I can. But for the most part, I feel like I communicate with pretty much all my teammates.
Thank you. I watch. Thank you.
All right, go Sakura. All right, now let's move on to Miss Yuko. Please deliver your last question.
All right. Other than sushi, what is your favorite Japanese food?
Yakitori. Yeah, yakitori daisuki.
Very good Japanese sentence. All right. Okay, so that wraps up our activity for today. Those are the questions that your fans really wanted to ask you for a couple of months. So last month we were able to have an interview with you also with Miss Aya, and today, given the opportunity with Naoya, Sakura, Haruki, Yuko, Shinji, those are the general questions that your fans really wanted to ask to you, Mr. Brandon Laird. So any last message to your fans?
I'm just thank you for allowing me to come on here and talk to you guys. It's very nice meeting all of you, and I just thank you for all your support. You guys are truly amazing, and I hope I can just continue to do my best for you, and go Chibalote Marines.
Yeah. All right. So again,
Thank
guys, thank you so much, guys, for participating. See you in our next videos. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.